Hello everybody, it's your boy Mintley, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Welcome back to another episode of Reverse 1999 Update 2.2 Tristes Tropiques. Today we're going to be continuing our journey into the main story, which is also the main event, which is Chapter 8 of Reverse 1999. Honestly, I kind of have forgotten what happened in Chapter 7, but I do remember all the important bits, like, Lucy retiring to our suitcase, by the way, and also finding a way to counteract the storm. Let's go ahead with number 2, chapter 8, number 2. A new photo of an old friend. In the reflection of the pooling rainwater, she sees an old friend. We can see Sotheby, Lilia, and Vertin. I've missed Sotheby.
What are you doing out here alone?
Hmm? Molly!
At ease, soldier. You've really been building some strength, haven't you? And you are sprouting up like a weed.
And you? Looks like they've been feeding you well.
Lopera! Stop it!
How long will you be staying this time?
Not long. Father plans to leave soon. He was furious when he heard about the defections. He ordered that he be brought here immediately. Perhaps you might leave with us when the new CO arrives.
Really? But I don't know. Things are going well for me here, Molly. I enjoy being near the veterans' residence.
Then I'm happy for you. The wisdom of elders is worth its weight in gold.
Oh, come on. You sound just like him. Speaking of him, didn't the old man come with you?
He's still with the timekeeper in his office.
Ah, so you snuck out just to see me? Did you really? You did!
No. I came to, wait. The grounds have gotten so messy since the shutdown.
You're lying. Those ears of yours are scarlet red.
All right, no more joking. We should get to the meeting room. Our foundation guests are waiting. I would like to get back before they realize I've slipped away.
All right, but while we go, let me tell you about the prisoner we captured during our raid. And a strange little sheep in a bottle. 1968. Izmir. I've never heard of it. I wonder if they have any Abang Akas there. (1986) Rio de Janeiro. Rio. Hold on. Is that? Mr. Carson?
Oh, you have friends in Rio?
I can't believe it! That simply must be Mr. Carson! The storm... I saw him. He dissolved.
Mr. Carson? What? You mean this old geezer in the photo? What are you talking about?
Why, this must be Mr. Carson. There's no two men in the world that could look so alike. Could it be a doppelganger? Or an evil twin? But then, surely, Mr. Carson would have mentioned a twin brother. Even an evil one. The nose. And his eyes. Though he's not wearing his glasses. But I know those wrinkles. I have to look closer. I must be mistaken. But he is so very like the Carson I remember. Maybe then, Mr. Carson could still be... Phew!
Where is Lieutenant Muldir?
Sir, timekeeper.
Miss Burton, come and look. Mr. Carson could still be alive.
Huh? I guess Sotheby saw someone familiar in one of these veterans' photos. You know this Carson guy?
Look, look!
He does bear a striking resemblance to Mr. Carson, if my memory serves me right.
Oh, 86. We lost many good soldiers to the Amazon that year. But some battled through, survived. This man is one of the latter. You're saying that you've met this man before?
He looks remarkably similar to a friend of ours who we lost in the storm in 1929. In fact, Admiral, they appear to be nearly identical, It's almost unthinkable.
I must say, Mr. Carson would never dress like that, but I'm certain this is him.
That is fascinating.
Do you know if this man is still alive?
I couldn't say. Doubtful he would be in our service anymore. But you may find him at the veterans' residence in São Paulo.
Oi, pessoal!
Thank you for your patience.
Sir,
Okay, very interesting that it seems like the storm has. Wait, does the storm resurrect people? Is that why Forget Me Not is still alive? Actually, I mean I don't know, but it does sound that from what Sotheby describing, her old butler was still alive in here. It's either that or he used to be part of this like little organization here in Sao Paulo. Which why are we in Sao Paulo? Is that even the right way to pronounce the name of the city, Sao Paulo, in real life? You know, I don't know. I'm not a cultural expert. Let's continue with number 3. So chapter 8, number 3, the Minotaur. Following the threat's guidance, she finds the way out. Insight 2, level 50. So remember that starting from, I think, Varine Summit, all of the new chapters have this sort of mechanic that lets you scale the difficulty. And mainly because, you know, some people just want to experience the story, they only need Insight 1. But for those of us who are going to play like, on a normal difficulties, Insight 2. Anyway, the Minotaur, following the threat's guidance, she finds the way out.
Lieutenant Muldir, about time. What was it? Did you stop for a picnic?
Admiral,
Save your excuses.
Yes, sir.
it was my fault, Admiral. I ran into her on our way here. It's been a while since we last saw each other. Your performance on the training ground earlier was most impressive, Miss Lopera. Allow me to introduce my team. This is Miss Sotheby. And this is Lieutenant Lilia.
How's it going? I was previously assigned to HQ.
It seems your assignment here has done little for your discipline, Lopera. You have new orders. I'm assigning you to accompany the Timekeeper and her team to São Paulo for the duration of their mission.
Me and Lopera? That's a whole lot of firepower. What are we expecting during this mission?
Oh, sorry, Lilia. I haven't had the chance to speak with you privately. The Admiral asked if you could stay on site to help with training their new recruits. What do you think? You can do as you wish.
Training up some new blood, eh? Well, as long as you think you can handle things without me, I can stick around to lend a hand. It will be just like the good old days back at the academy.
Thank you, Lieutenant. As for you, Lopera, please show our guests to their rooms, and try not to overexert yourself. Lieutenant Lilia, stay for a moment. Lieutenant Moldier will bring some documents shortly. They should prove useful for your assignment. Now, I have other business to attend to, if you'll excuse me.
Come on, let's go. I'll show you around. But stay close. This base can be a bit of a labyrinth. It's only missing a bloodthirsty minotaur lurking its halls. Well, I haven't seen him yet anyways. The base here has been understaffed for some time. Whole sections are deserted. It can be dangerous. We don't usually allow guests to move about freely. Well, who am I kidding? We don't have any guests in the first place. Who'd come here for a visit? Scenic views of dead gardens and overgrown brush. In the spring, we have vine-tripping competitions. And in the summer, you can be part of our complimentary bug buffet. Even the farmers back home had it better than these. Before Zeno moved in, this was the fort of some Lisbon aristocrat. There's only one place fully off limits here. That tower.
What's in there?
It must be the Minotaur's lair! Or a secret lab for super soldiers! Imbued with the strength of an ox, the wits of a man, and the wings and fiery breath of a dragon! Senora, this is a xenobase, not some chimera's nest. Besides, if there were any monsters in there, I would have heard them by now.
Were those the Admiral's exact words? That nobody is allowed inside the tower?
Yeah, that was what he said. Under no circumstances is anyone to be allowed inside. Miss Vertin, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Let me say this again. There are no monsters in that tower. And I am under orders to escort you directly to your rooms. But if we were to say walk a bit too close and accidentally provoke some nearby creatures... Oh! How terrible! It seems trouble has found us.
Wow, the music in the background sounds cool. Okay, let's begin. These are some random ass carbuncles again. Influenced by the passion of South America. Let's see if they have a new gimmick. So the gimmick is called the discard mechanic. After playing an incantation, discard one incantation. Wow, they're really leaning into the card aspect of the game, huh? Okay, let's begin. I don't have to bother with changing my theme. Let's just use this broken theme. I mean, let's be real. We're all here for the story. Also, you guys can see why I keep saying that that it doesn't really matter for. When it comes to portraits, I don't really care about portraits that increase damage, but more so that increase the cycles or some skill effects. So you see that Marcus just got two 2-star incantations. If I wanted to, I could have played both of them, and Marcus would have gained 4 Moxie right from the start of the battle, which is honestly a lot. But I don't have to, so I could just do this.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Or this one.
Wait, what the? Oops. Wait, hold on. What happened there? Okay, I somehow discarded one of my incantations. Whatever.
Like a metaphor? I can't read it.
Why would I want to discard my incantation when they're also powerful?
And now to return
Good thing I
to
didn't
my
discard the wrong one though.
mission.
Anyway, let's continue.
They gave me quite a start. Thankfully, they were easy to handle.
We can't let them run off. Who knows what damage they could do?
Now where could they have gone?
It may well be possible they fled into the tower. Is this the entrance?
Timekeeper! Mi viejo, the Admiral. He won't be happy with this.
But why? Is there something hidden inside?
There's an arcane array on the door. Is it to stop us from entering? Or to keep what's inside from coming out?
I have no idea. We're soldiers. We follow orders, no questions. As mi viejo would say. With all the flooding we've had, they probably shoved everything they wanted to keep safe and dry in there.
Lopera. You get lost on your way to the guest room, Spera. You know better than to be here. Your ship will be leaving early tomorrow morning. Please return to your rooms and get some rest. This is a military base, not an amusement park. Please, do not wander about, especially near restricted areas.
My apologies, Lieutenant. Perhaps you could point us in the right direction.
The seal. It's gone.
You know, this kind of stuff really makes me wonder how Xeno can cooperate with the Foundation, considering they're so different. The Foundation is more so like, how should I describe it? The Foundation honestly reminds me a little bit of, I mean, I think I would call it an investigative committee. Maybe it's like a group of really, really good PIs. But Xeno's like a full-on proper military organization. So I'm surprised that these oh my god, my voice. I'm surprised that these two can work together so well. Who's that? Who's that? Anyway, chapter 8, number 4, Riptide. Then your life is handed over to the river, and you are forced to struggle against the current.
Here, put this on, Pera. It will allow me to track you should anything happen. You'll remember to bring father a souvenir this time, yes? And promise me you will be careful. I do not wish for our Pera to buy the farm just yet.
Don't worry about me, Molly. Worry about them. I'll kill them all if I have to. Every last one.
All right. Enough blabbering. Do you two always share these little heart-to-hearts whenever you leave? I got nothing to say except bye. Or is the tortoise suddenly not so worried about its speed?
Sotheby, do we have everything?
Naturally. Miss Sotheby is always ready to travel.
The ship is boarding now. After it departs, I will spend some time gathering intel on Mr. Duncan.
Thank you.
We should be able to find them in the flesh once we get to town. Duncan and I go way back. And I'll introduce you to another friend. She lives in a bottle.
I'd be delighted to meet your friends. We should be going now. Lilia, I've told Admiral Eagle that he can rely on you for further assistance as necessary. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, I'll do whatever needs doing. Счастливого пути!
Admiral, a prisoner has gone missing from the tower. We'll make sure it's kept under wraps. The seal was broken, and we are still investigating who might have been involved. I did encounter the timekeeper, Miss Sotheby and Lopera, near the tower yesterday. Still, I see no reason to suspect them.
The timekeeper doesn't have any incentive, and Lopera... No, she wouldn't be involved. Find the prisoner, but don't attempt recapture. Let's see who she's been in touch with.
Understood.
Lieutenant, this was a failure that must not be repeated.
Oh, look at those strange cowboys. What are they doing with those hooks? Are they trying to hitch a ride?
Yes, they will use those hooks to grab onto the side of the ship and moor their boats to ours. Take this, timekeeper.
What's this?
Just a map, in case we get separated. These will show you the way from the harbor to the veterans' residence. Though, it can't show you the safest way. For that, you'll need me. But what am I saying? San Paulo's perfectly safe. That's what the politicians say anyways. Never mind the talk of gangs, cartels, and greedy multinational corporations. Pure slander.
Thank you for the warning and the map. Let's hope I won't find any occasion to use it.
I hope so too. Well, we have a long cruise ahead. I'll leave you to your business. At the mice.
So the kitchen even prepares food for them?
No line cutting. You boy, back to your place. Queue up, or there will be no dinner for you tonight.
Hey, out of my way!
Miss Vertin, did you notice that boy? Wasn't he awfully strange?
You're right. Come on, let's go see what he's up to. It's you.
Oh, Burton! How? What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the very same question.
Is this a new friend, Vertin? A pleasure to meet you.
Please, take this.
Thank you.
Have you found what you lost since we last met? Perhaps I could help.
Thank you, but I would prefer to do this on my own. I was the one who lost it, and I will be the one to get it back.
This ship is headed to Sao Paulo. Is that where you're heading as well? Would you like to accompany us?
Sao Paulo? I don't... There isn't anything for me there. Only a bit of misery and pain. There's no more dancing, no feasts or banquets, no... No. No, I would rather we simply part ways here, Miss Virgin. Farewell and pleasant journeys. I'm indebted to you for your kindness. Ah, and your friends here. Aren't you just a sweetheart? Oh, I could just gobble you up for tea.
Madam, please, you... This simply isn't proper or ladylike.
Hey, we met Anjo Nala's back, or Kimberly, or whatever her name is. I do think her name is... Kimberly's kind of a funny name, though. Anyway. Is there a new story thread? I don't think so, right? So you need 5... I need 5 for Anjo Nala, and I need 3 for Lopera. Who, again, will be the next 6-star. I can't believe I didn't know her... I didn't get her name. And I completely forgot that she's going to be the next 6-star. Anyhow... I think that will be it for today's episode. 3 episodes as usual is the standard for all of the episodes after the first. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Minleaf, YouTube's most skillish gamer. Do look forward to the next episode of Reverse 1999. So I'm going to be signing out, wishing you all the best, saying I love ya. Bye-bye.